Welcome to Exercising Well. I want to give you a tour so that you can find your way around with ease. The ultimate purpose of this is so that it's not stressful to use exercise to be well now. So you can log on to exercisingwell.com and this green box appears at the top right on all the pages. You just log in. So you can log in with email. And so once you log in, then your name will appear in this green box that will let you know that you are logged in. You can click the green box. This drop-down menu will appear. This is only for members, so it will only appear when you are a member of Exercising Well. So the start here is a great place to start because it gets you started with a strong foundation. So here I explain how important it is to start with the 3 phases of Exercising Well. The foundations phase is where you build a strong foundation for moving well and motivating well. And everything builds on this foundation. So definitely start with this 7-day program. It will seem like you're not doing much. It's just less than 10 minutes a day in short videos that you can do, but one day builds on the next, and you'll see how everything starts here. So in order to join a program, when you join, you have access to all of the online programs, but you have to join them so that you can start when you're ready. So you click join, it'll take you to the join page and you just click join and then it'll automatically take you to the program. So the programs are set up where there's a navigation on the left-hand side, and then what you're doing is on the right-hand side. You can also pop this out up here in this little arrow area so that it's bigger for you. And so you'll see these little drop-down menus here where you open up the steps. In this step, there's only one step, one welcome video. In the next one is the 6 steps. So each step is done in a row, and to ensure that, you just click continue and then it'll take you to the next step. When you're done with this step, click complete step. And what you'll see is that a little pop-up here comes up and then that checkbox will come into this little circle here. That will help you keep track of where you're at, but will also ensure that you do 1 step at a time. I recommend doing 1 a day because in between the sessions is when your body builds muscle memory and starts to integrate this into your life. So do 1 a day. When you're ready, go to the next one and you just watch the video and it takes you along and you complete the step. All the programs run like this, that they're step by step, 1 step at a time, and you just build everything in gradually. So we can minimize that with those little arrows up there. So when you make your way through the program, if you start with this foundation, then you can go on to phase 2. If you go back to start here, you can go on to phase 2, which is where you build your well habits for mindful mobility to restore calm, real life strength to restore your confidence in everyday life, and whole person stamina to restore energy in everyday life. And so this takes you through 21 days of building these 3 well habits. You can take your time running through the program. And then phase 3 is stay well, where you get to practice adjusting these habits so that they're flexible enough to be sustainable in everyday life. And the whole purpose of this is to exercise to be well now. And you'll see that throughout the program. So what else is up here? On this menu, you'll see well outs. So well outs are workouts that don't feel like work. They are moving for the point of bringing your well out. Now, we want it to be sustainable. So I organize these well outs into different categories. So depending on whether you want to do this by time, this section of well outs gives you 5-minute well outs for mobility, strength, or stamina, all the way up to 30 minutes, so that you can practice taking between 5 and 30 minutes a day to move to be well now and practice having the balance of those 3 types. If you'd like to find videos based on the type of exercise, say you want to do some stretching, you can go to the type well out section. And these are sectioned off by mobility, strength, and stamina. And if you just want to keep it simple, you can do a complete week of well outs. This one takes you through 7 days of a complete week of well outs where you do mindful mobility every day, and then you can alternate days of strength and stamina. And again, you can adjust between 5 and 30 minutes depending on how much time and energy you have. It talks about the different levels that you can do. So no matter what your time and energy, you can use exercise to be well now. Down here, you'll also see the Kind Inside Yoga videos here, and they're also in other places as well. But if you want to do yoga, you can come here to the well outs and do some Kind Inside Yoga. And if you haven't done yoga in a while, I really recommend that you do the Learn Kind Inside Yoga. It's a 6-session program where you build the muscle memory for yoga moves. You'll find it here in the Learn Exercises section, along with many other programs. And so in this section, if you want to learn how to do an exercise for mobility, strength, or stamina, or you want to build those yoga skills, you can use these. So Learn Exercises is where you will go back and you can review or learn new exercises. These are ones that you'll learn in the Foundations program and the Well Habits program. But here you can review how to do the exercise or learn something new. Maybe you want to learn how to do a hinge lift or something like that. Same thing for the mobility exercises. So all of these are broken down by mobility, strength, and stamina. It also goes back and reviews the well habit steps for you so that you can keep on using this system to ensure that your habits are strong. And as I mentioned before, this Learn Kind Inside Yoga is really unique because most yoga sessions, even if they're beginner, don't really teach you the basics and the muscle memory. And yoga is not easy for your body. So even the beginner sessions. So this is 6 steps. It's organized so that it builds the muscle memory gradually, and you're building on that foundation of muscle memory that you can take into any yoga class or any yoga move that you want to do. So that's the Learn Exercise section. Cure Barriers is where you tackle, well, not just tackle, but you learn how to transform barriers of pain, stress, low motivation, energy, time, all those barriers that tend to get in the way of using exercise to be well now. You learn how to transform them into guides, to learn how to use them to guide you. So for instance, if you have pain, you can go through this program and it'll take you step by step through rethinking and shifting your mindset about pain and really learning how to use it as a guide so that you can use exercise to reduce inflammation. Same thing with stress, same thing with motivation. So anytime you're stuck, come back here and learn a little bit more about how to use those barriers as guides to being well now. The Daily Well is a section where every day I will post just a very small tidbit about how to be well now. So a little prompt in your day, you'll get it as an email when you sign up for this group chat. And you can always go here and review. But this is also a great place for you to post questions, insights, connect with other members. This is where we come together and really learn together how to use movement to be well now. All of your online programs are in this section. We're on my online programs. So you can find a list here. If you can't quite find where you're going, come here. And it's another way to find where you're going. And then just information about your account, your wallet, where you can put in information or change information about how you're paying, and account profile, change your settings, especially if you're going to do the Daily Well group program. You can come in here and change your display name so that your full name isn't displayed and nothing else about you is displayed in that Daily Well, in that group chat. So if you have any questions, you can message me anywhere on here. You can message me here. You can message me on the app. Reach out if you have any questions. I really want this to be a resource for you and make it easy to use. So throw out your suggestions. Let me know what would make this as easy as possible for you to just click and go and move to be well now. So I hope that helps to get a tour through the program. If you have any questions at all, just message me and I will help you find your way through or make any additions or changes to the program that will help you use movement to be well now. Enjoy.